Hello, everybody. The Friday update is a day early because, well, it was spring break and everything started a little. So, um, this is going to be a short explanation of the additional piece of homework. There will be another video coming up over the Friday or the weekend, which is not homework related. So, uh, once you see this, you'll have everything you need to do for the homework. What you will notice is what I've added. Still read chapter 8 and talk about it. Um, this is the post. And the reason that I have this post, and I usually do this with every single paper my students write, is check this out. John Dewey, who, if I remember right, was a terrible parent, but highly influential in education, said, "We don't learn from experience, we learn from reflecting on experience." So think of all the times that you've done something and it hasn't worked out and you just moved on, right? As opposed to if you really break down what it is that happened, right? Typically, one, if you break down and look at what really happened honestly, you have the potential to do it differently the next time. Whereas if you just blame somebody else, the teacher was dumb, that was this or whatever, right? You don't look at what you did, so you will most likely do the same thing again. With that in mind, here is the post. Um, what did you learn or relearn about organizing your thoughts? This is a writing class after all, so you can look at the feedback I gave you, other people gave you, your own experience of, you know, um, how many of the things did you change in your paper because you were like, hey, I need to change this, right? So what did you learn or relearn about organizing your thoughts? How did the research go? Right? What did you learn about, using the database, incorporating information, keeping all of your thoughts organized, right? And what did you learn or relearn about the writing process? That is, um, everything from reading the book, right, or reading the short story, having to take something out of it, and then, okay, come up with a paper idea, then go back and read it again, that story, to get more information out of it, then do some research. So everything about your writing process, I want you to think about, right? What you learn or relearn, right? And now these things, you're going to learn probably things that, oh, this was really smart. I learned that if I take time to connect my thesis and topic sentences, my paper will be more coherent. There might be things like I learned if I wait till the last minute, or I've relearned that if I wait till the last minute, it's not going to be my best work. Now, I know some of you work really well under pressure. And so you wait till the last minute. That works for some people. It doesn't work for everybody. All right. Now, once you've answered those questions, right, which I think it leads logically to, what do you need to keep doing? So now the next paper is a bigger paper. You pick the topic, right? What do you need to keep doing for the second paper to be a strong example of what you can do? What do you need to stop doing, right, to be a good example of writing skills? Now, that might be everything from I need to stop procrastinating, right? Or you want to change that into a positive, right? I need to create a schedule that I follow. It might be personal things that get you more focused, or it might be, I need to stop being afraid of showing other people my work, or I need to stop using eyes all the time. I don't know. You'll know because you wrote the paper. And then the last is, what new things do you think you need to do for the second paper, right? So what are those things that we've talked about that maybe you didn't try, or I'm not 100% sure because I'm not in your brain, right? And you're the one who wrote the paper. So I'm asking you to reflect on the first paper, how it went, what things went well, what things were kind of neutral, what things didn't work, with the purpose of understanding how that paper went, so then you can then apply those ideas and thoughts to my next paper. And I want you to put that down in a discussion post, which is doing a couple things. One, it's getting you to think about how your writing is working and is not working. Two, it's showing me that you're thinking about how your writing is working and not working, right? And three, other people will get to see, right, what's working and not working, and you just might give somebody else an example, right, of, oh man, I do that too, and that's a good idea to do something else. So that is the additional piece of homework for this week. So read chapter 8, post on 8, and then reflect on your first paper. with the idea of how can I use this to make my second paper process more enjoyable and even better work than what I've already done.